Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm diving into why Marvel Rivals is absolutely crushing it right now. As someone who's been gaming for years across countless genres, platforms, and metas, I've got some thoughts on why this game is resonating with players like me, and why it feels like the arena shooter genre finally found its groove again. Before we get into it, here's a little background. I've played a ton of arena shooters over the years, from early days with classics like Quake and Unreal Tournament to Team Fortress 2, Overwatch, Paladins, and everything in between. And I've seen the genre evolve, thrive, and sometimes stumble. Oftentimes stumble. So when Marvel Rivals dropped, I was cautiously optimistic. All right, I gave myself a little bit of time. Now, I can confidently say it's not just good, it's great, and let's break down why. Okay, there's some vengeance, dude. First, let's talk about arena shooters as a genre. They've always been about fast-paced, team-oriented gameplay where every second counts. Back in the day, Quake and Unreal Tournament set the foundation, but the genre truly found its personality with Team Fortress 2. TF2 was legendary, not just for its solid mechanics and memorable classes, but for its sense of humor and community. I love those trailers, especially the spy one. Unfortunately, over time, it became buried in its own economy of hats and cosmetics. Now, what started as a groundbreaking shooter eventually became more known for its microtransactions than its gameplay, leaving many players frustrated. And if you ever try to go back and install Team Fortress 2 and just see all those different items, it's too much. It's
I'm ready
nice.
to put on a show against the world. Friends, gather around.
Woo! Never miss.
I feel vulnerable.
Get them off me. The genre got another shot of life with Overwatch. Blizzard's take on arena shooters was innovative, with its focus on hero-based gameplay, unique abilities, and a vibrant art style. Now, Overwatch, like what Blizzard does in the past, they take an idea and just Blizzardfy it. I mean, they had Warhammer 40K, and they went, what can we do? StarCraft. Boom. There you go. Before that, it was Warcraft. So it brought this genre more into the mainstream, but Blizzard's decision to force Overwatch into being an esport from the top down hurt it in the long run. That's not how you build an esport. It builds from the ground up based on the gameplay that is inherently competitive, not trying to create franchises that bankrupt the entire endeavor. Blizzard, we warned you about this and you didn't listen. Paladins by Hi-Res Studios also attempted to capture the same lightning in a bottle. And while it wasn't as big as Overwatch, it definitely carved out a dedicated player base by focusing on gameplay first, and still a fun game. The genre, however, seemed to have hit a wall, Overwatch 2 being the nail in the coffin for some fans. Oh boy. Let's be real. Overwatch 2 was, in some ways, supposed to be the redemption arc. Blizzard hyped up their PvE content. They promised revolutionary updates and instead delivered, well, I mean, honestly, something that felt like Overwatch 1.5. Player numbers started to decline. Fans were frustrated by broken promises. And many of us realized the magic was gone. Blizzard did not employ the same people anymore that made the previous games so magical. Whenever it says, from the studio that brought you, no, you are not. You are a different beast altogether. The PvE modes canceled or half-baked. The monetization, a grindy battle pass system that felt more predatory than rewarding. And the worst part, the game just wasn't fun anymore. A lot of us, myself included, started asking, is this really the best the arena shooter genre can offer in 2024? It was 2000. Yeah, Travis, I think it is fun. I'm having more. I uninstalled Overwatch 2. That's how fun Marvel Rivals is. Watch him in the sky. Make sure to use those buttons to target enemies and mark them on the map. I'm the god of the moon now, bitch. That's where Marvel Rivals comes in. This game is doing so many things right, and it feels like a breath of fresh air. Now, first off, the roster being able to play as iconic characters like Punisher, Psylocke, and Hawkeye is just awesome. Those are the characters that I've gravitated to so far in the game. Everyone has their own unique play style, and yet no one feels overpowered to the point where you can't counter them. Except for Iron Fist or Spider-Man. Oh my gosh, they're so tough. Anyways, let's talk about the art style. Everybody looks cool. It's exceptional. Every character looks hot. And I mean that in the best way possible, okay? They look great. They look like they are the best representation of themselves in a stylistic way that fits the art style of the game and is still resonating with the spirit of the character that we know from the comics and other media. The attention to detail in the design, it's top-notch. Plus the character interactions in the game, dude, they're hilarious. They're fun. They add personality to the matches. And I remembered when League of Legends had talked about doing that because Dota 2 had been doing it. And it was so great in Dota 2 to hear those interactions, even though I wasn't as familiar with the lore. You started to know who were sisters and who didn't like each other. We're stuck here. So I gotta sneak out, just do some serious damage. Take out the land shark.
We can't turn back now. Sayonara. What a difference. Step aside.
Got him. Got him. Another huge win for Marvel Rivals is its approach to monetization. Now, you can play every single character without spending a dime. At least that's the information I have in front of me right now. Cosmetics, sure, you can buy them, but they don't affect gameplay, of course. Can't do pay to win because that's not fair. And honestly, I haven't felt the need to spend anything yet. I probably will, maybe a little bit in the future, buy a skin, but I have not spent a dime on the game yet. Now, compare that to Team Fortress 2's drowning in microtransactions, or Overwatch 2's grindy and restrictive monetization model, and it's clear why players are flocking to this game. People want to feel like their time is being respected, and Marvel Rivals nails that balance. I'm so sick of surprise mechanics, quote unquote. I'm so sick of a box opening randomly. I'm tired of random loot. I want to try to work towards something, earn something, see the progress towards something, instead of it being random. I'm sick of random.
Today we answer the gods' prayers. Farewell. Friends, gather around! What a difference.
Cool. Get off. Now let's get into the gameplay itself. It's smooth, it's fast, and most importantly, it's fun. It's mostly fun, except when you're losing. But hey, that's just how games work. The matches flow so well, and some characters are easier to pick up than others. You never feel completely helpless in ranked mode, and maybe that's just because I'm still in bronze, but ranked mode still feels approachable. Well, unless, okay, if your healer decides not to heal, but that's a whole other story. The rank system feels fair, the matches are intense, and the team dynamics are incredibly satisfying. Every win feels earned. And okay, thinking about it, yeah, even in the losses, I find myself wanting to queue up for just one more game, right? That's how you know the game is good. Even if you lose, you still want to play. No game is perfect, all right, we know that. One area where Marvel Rivals could improve is cross progression, okay? We're now in 2025. Your game has got to have cross progression if it's on multiple platforms. Right now, I'm playing on the PS5. I'd love to be able to pick it up where I left off if I wanted to hop over to PC. But still, I'm optimistic that this will come in time as the game continues to grow. But there is no way I'm going to play this game on another platform knowing that I'm not getting the same experience for the account, right? That is just not going to be worth my time. The numbers speak for themselves, right? Take a look at the graphs. Take a look at the websites that track the numbers for people playing games. Okay, Marvel Rivals is pulling in a growing player base, and the positive buzz is undeniable. Word of mouth, undeniable. Hey, let's pick up this game and play together. Oh, how much does it cost? Nothing. Undeniable. It's a testament to what happens when a game focuses on being fun and accessible first and foremost. You know, when they actually play the game and not just try to bend the knee to their stockholders. So if you haven't tried Marvel Rivals yet, and It's okay if you haven't, but honestly, what are you waiting for? Whether you're a fan of the arena shooter genre, a Marvel enthusiast, and Marvel needs all the help they can get right now, fingers crossed their movies this year are good, or you're just looking for a game that respects your time and money, then this is definitely the one to play. I want to know your thoughts in the comments. Who's your go-to character? And if you see me out there in ranked mode, Mr. Joshua Gray, with either Psylocke or Hawkeye, or maybe I'm experimenting with somebody, panic, please. But no, you better bring your A game, and I will as well. Thanks for watching. You know what to do. It's YouTube. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you online.